back. 0201-2770-993, 0201-465-7190, and 080-9597-5805. The latter number is our WhatsApp number. Well, we've been looking at electricity. I'd like to get a few of you. I'd like to get your reaction, feel the pulse of how this electricity issue may have been affecting you. I guess the very weight of being on Band A must be the biggest challenge.
Good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. Thank you very much for calling. Thank you so much for calling.
Thank you for your guest. That your guest was answering you some certain questions you asked him, and he said he don't know. He's supposed to help us. Some of us were asking some questions. He said he don't know this one. And dedicated IKD. If maybe the president, I for eradicate them. What did people in London and the USA and Nigeria is copying? These metal issues are affecting us. It's killing business. Every business. People are no longer doing weather. People are no longer doing this block and the bargain. I went to Bible yesterday. There's no light, no generator. The person called the use touch the Bible with the detectable clipper. And you are calling yourself Giant of Africa. All you don't power. And they tell you, but the air is a devilish cannibal scam. It's a clipper.
Yeah, but the store owner say he was on Band A?
Is that?
Did the store owner say he was on Band A?
Or
it was a national grid collapse?
It's a devil act.
Okay.
In 1989, 1981, when I was there, that's nothing like Band A. I mean, they tell me, God about the off-light. What do you call Band A?
All right. Thank you. Thank you so much. Like, I think one can honestly throw a wild guess and not even go wrong with how this Band A situation may just be driving people insane. Good afternoon to you. So good to have you join the conversation on Nigeria Info.
Afternoon,
My name is Joyce. It's so good to have you here. Welcome.
This is a volley calling from me.
Fantastic.
Do we still give light to God, other people, do we?
Yes, but I hear that the federal government minimized supply in order to cater to the Nigerian public.
So, I'm trying to wrap my head around this now. How can we give what we don't really have, Lady J? We don't even have it in abundance. We are exporting. We've not solved our own issues. We are cramping ourselves up. What exactly is wrong? Everything about life, Lady J, hinges on business here in Nigeria.
Yeah, but you have to spread your observation. So apparently the cost is also a thing. So I hear that in those countries, electricity is costly, or maybe even costlier. Here, yeah, because if you look at Nigeria and you have people already on Band A, and that's not everyone complaining, if they generate electricity, yeah, can you see where does it go? Because it does quite appear that the objective of this administration, at least for today, appears to be the creation or the generation of income. They're trying to create income. That's why they remove the subsidy, right? So if you consider that, you can see why they sell some and then distribute the others.
Lady G, the money is still outrageous. Even those on Bound Day, have they called in to tell you that they're not even seeing the light? The so-called light, 200 and something per unit, they don't even see it. When you calculate how much it is, VAT and everything, they don't even see that same light.
Wow.
Lady J, I think something has to be done.
Nigerians have to decide.
Whoever you interviewed now has said one or two things, but honestly, the power sector is abysmal. What they are doing in the power sector it's really crazy. I'm telling you.
I mean,
businesses are shutting down, Lady J, for crying out loud.
Yeah.
How can you expect people to survive like this? You are looking for investors here in Nigeria. Yet the people that are here running their little and big time business, they are shutting up as well. So why are we looking for investors?
Thank you.
It's crazy, I beg.
99.3 Nigeria Info, you're on the sunny side. Welcome. It's so good to have you join the conversation.
Joyce, good afternoon.
Thank you so much for calling. You tell us your name and you go
I'm
ahead.
speaking to you from
Good.
Ekpe.
Good to have you.
I'm afraid these days, because our light was a bit constant.
Okay.
And I'm like, are these people trying to move us, to Band A?
What band are you on?
Huge difference between the telecom sector and the electricity sector. Because if you tell me that a customer can move, from one company to the other, are you telling me that other company is going to arrange its own distribution line? We know how wires, are put, in Nigeria. It's not even underground cables. There will be confusion. So I don't think that there is a comparison.
Okay.
What we will try and do is that, you see, the golden bullet to a lot of our issue is the value of our currency. If the value of our currency can be fixed, a lot of things will be addressed. The issue of fuel, electricity, transportation, and so on. That is why I'm not 100% for increment of minimum wage, because those who were fighting for increment, who were happy, giving those to Mr. President, at the end of this, 70 or 80,000 is nothing today. So addressing the value of our currency will be better. It will bring some form of a relief, to Nigerians. That is what I will advocate for now. Thank you and good afternoon.
99.3 Nigeria Info. Thank you and good afternoon to everyone. Welcome to the sunny side. My name's Joyce. It's so good to have you join the conversation. Hello.
Hi, Joyce.
Thank you so much for calling. What's your
name?
Good
afternoon.
Afternoon to you.
Rapushku is my name.
Good to have you.
Well, this indiscriminate migration of people from Band D or whatever to Band A, honestly, gonna cause a lot of, problem in this country, because people are not prepared for this. And it's crippling so many businesses. You see, people, how can you tell me you migrate to Band A and I'm not ready for that without my consent? And I start getting excess, crazy bills, 100,000 is not up to a month. Your unit will just run out, Okay. And the Mr. Power Minister is not helping matter. All he knows is about electricity. All he knows about tariff. He's not helping matter. He's just jumping from Pan 3 to Iloko 3, giving excuses. Excuses. The other time he says generator. This time he says, vandalization. This time around he says sabotage. Who knows what he'll come up with tomorrow? And people are paying, unnecessary crazy bills. Even if you are unprepared meter. You see, before you do it, your unit will run out. Look, they should do something meaningful, because especially the people who are not on prepared meter, they keep on bringing crazy bill, estimated bill, even when they are not having the light. Because why prepared meter is still good is that your unit will be there. But this time around, people who are not on prepared meter, they keep giving them crazy bill, even when they didn't provide the service to customers. Yeah? At the end of the month, they come up with anything they want. At times they will bring 100. This is the problem I have with them. Their tax force. Before I was pushed to get this prepared meter at all cost, and I got it. But it's not easy. It's not an easy something. Honestly, this is not what Nigerians will come out to face. They should do something. If this man, Mr. Adeboye Adelabu, don't know what to do, let them sack him and get another person there who is professionally qualified for the work. This is not what Nigerians expect. This period is so hard for people, and they come up with crazy and estimated bills on them, even when they are not having the services provided.
All right.
It's crazy, man. Thank
you for calling. Hello, Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side, or welcome. Hello.
Hello, guys.
Thank you for calling. Good afternoon. Tell us your name. Go ahead. Tell us your name.
How are you? How was your weekend?
Fine, thank you. Go ahead.
This is Joy, the market woman. Joy, so.
Go ahead.
Is it a generator they work for my house? So everywhere noise. In this my country.
How long has it been? Is this a result of the the grid collapse, or?
I never get light, so I don't even feel remember when I get light reach. So you go know how long it is. I don't even remember. What I want to say is that this our country, we are not a serious people. We are not serious at all. Because if not, these people cannot be doing all these things and be getting in the way with everything they are doing to us. We are not serious. I begin to look whether say this country is so criminal full now that they accept everything they throw at us. we just take it. I can manage. I can do this. How can you say this one is bad A, bad B? Is that how they see it in US? Provide light for people. Those who want to own it, the way they use it, they pay for it. Why? It's not good now. We accept everything. Is it not too much? People are dying. Business are closing. We are still accepting. What is even wrong with us as a nation, sir? What is wrong? I don't even know. Joyce, I the press, I beg. Thank you.
Thank you so much for calling. 99.3 Nigeria Info. You're on the sunny side. Hello. Good afternoon to you. Welcome. It's good to have you join the conversation.
Hello. Good afternoon, Joyce Onyemuwa.
Good afternoon. Thank
My
you for
name
calling.
is Godwin, calling from Lapware. In my community, Loshoro, for specifically, we buy transformer. Each house contributed 20-something thousand on 2 occasions to get transformer. We pay for ourselves, wire for ourselves, workmanship for everything. Yet, we don't have this light. And at the end, they came up with a wicked process to say that we should sign an agreement that they are the owner of those properties we bought with our sweat. Yet, the issue of no light is too affecting. At the end, they will ask you to pay for darkness. So far, the discussion you have with that other person just now, the GISCO, the meter, the GENCO, the transmission, the mapping, and the NEC, to me, it is a natural wicked act perpetrated by this present government, other APC, to soak the Nigerians' blood, to soak our ordinary, to make our life miserable. It is a clear indication that they have no plan, no good intention for us as ordinary Nigeria. Otherwise, why should they come and bring this bill, so-called zombie, and whatever?
Are you still?
Meanwhile, there is no provision.
Yeah, but are you
By
still?
the way, the other country that they go to, don't their government give them subsidy for hospital,
Let me ask.
subsidy for school, subsidy for fuel, subsidy for light? Where they build, they steal our money to go and build. Don't they have that? Why is our own Nigeria, since the advent of this APC government, is to make life of Nigeria miserable? Tax from here, tax in the morning, tax in the afternoon, tax in the evening, even to nearly in the next, maybe by next year, they will tax us for the air we take. And at the end of it, what is the benefit for ordinary man? It's just for them to use it to acquire wealth for the generation yet to be born. Just to hear that they use it to buy motor for their children and family and whatever. Is it how a government supposed to be? Are they these people normal people with good heart of governance? It is unfortunate that they have made life miserable for Nigeria, and since the advent of this government, life is no more the way it's supposed to. If you go to a village station, a meter 1,000 plus, the generator, people that own generator 24 hours before, no more. Now to charge one is an issue. To bob head is an issue. To move from point A to B is an issue. Is it government to bring a hardship for Nigerians, or to impoverish, to make Nigerians to useless level?
I want to thank you so much for calling, really.
And
thank you.
From all indication, we are just sinking down day by day by this APC government with various forms of execution of taxes on Nigeria.
Thank you so much for calling.
It is bad and it is evil.
Thank you so much for calling. The sunny side. Good afternoon to you. Hello.
Auntie Joyce, good afternoon.
Welcome. Good afternoon. Thank you for
My
calling.
name is Ndubisi, calling from Ijaniki.
Good to have you.
Auntie Joyce, I want to advise Nigeria they should stop complaining. People should think and know what to do for themselves for 98 years. Auntie Joy, I buy one panel every month. I save money to buy one. Now I'm using solar in my house. I'm enjoying. For past 8 months now, nobody's knocking my house saying, where is your bill? Where is your prepaid? I'm enjoying myself. Nigeria should learn how to live now. Nigeria should learn how to live their life now if you want to live long. I'm using 8 panel, 2 battery in my house, and that's light 24 hours. If we are going out to off everything, when I come back on my light, I cut all the wire concerning labor. There's nothing labor in my house. I'm living as like as if I'm living in heaven. There is light in my house. People should learn how to go and get this solar in their house. Get solar, leave labor. Very soon they'll be carrying wire and be walking in the streets and looking for wood to connect their wire, to connect their light. Very soon, everybody's going to solar. Very soon they will look for person that will pay for bill for them they will not see in this country. For me, people should stop complaining. Learn how to live and cut your coat according to your size. Leave this country, Nigeria. Let them control the what they were doing. Because we complain from January to December, there's nothing they can do. Particularly this Tulumbu government, he comes to destroy, he comes to kill and steal. So there is nothing good that will come out from him. For the 8 years he will be in the office, nothing good will come from him. You only tax you. Very soon, they'll be taxing woman before you born pikin, you pay money. You people don't know Tulumbu. You don't know him. We that know him, we know what he can do. For me, I'm solar in my house. I'm enjoying myself.
Well, I'm glad you're one less thing to worry about. Okay. Well, the sunny side. Nigeria Info. Hello, welcome. How are you?
Joyce, good afternoon.
Afternoon to you. Thank you so much for calling. Oops.
Yeah, thank you. My name is Ngozi.
Okay. Go ahead, Ngozi.
Well, for me, Joyce, it's certainly obvious now in Nigeria that there is a clear cut between the rich and the poor. The basic that is meant for all is now being segregated between the rich and the poor. I don't see any reason why electricity bill should be classified under A and B or whatever name they gave it, and the A and B. All over the world, I've never seen such classification. A tariff is tariff. What I expected from these guys is to meter the people. Then if you want to, yes, everybody knows the way the economy is going. But if you are going to raise your bills, raise it in commensurate with the present economic reality of the country. You are giving people a bill that is much more than what your minimum wage in a country is charging. How do you expect people to pay, Joyce? As I speak to you in my house, I don't have light. And this just yesterday, I was telling my husband, is it not better to write to these people? So that I will know, because I can't be paying for darkness. But what you see here, people claim they are giving you estimated bill. Even when there is darkness, the estimated bill keep coming in. Who is fooling who? The only thing I wake up every day, I say, thank God for oxygen, that God gave it for free. By now, it would have been that the very poor of the poor are all gone in the surface of this earth. But thank God for the freedom of oxygen, which is abundant for all. Well, as I always say, the ball is in our court as a people. The day Nigerians wake up, probably they will savage this nation. Thank you, Joyce.
All right, thank you. Lagos, want to quickly share with you something worth having, and we will in a moment if we're ready.
Yeah, we definitely will share that information with you as we speak. Yes, One Play is still in the business of changing lives. Pick up your phone and dial *347 *880 *3#. Yes, that is the code that will literally change your life today. Joyce is going to be giving away some money, and of course later in the day on Game On, you will get your share of what is over 150,000 naira. Now, all it will cost you to play per ticket is 500 naira. Yes, 500 naira per ticket. And of course, you are not just playing for the daily winnings, you are playing for the weekend jackpot also. That jackpot is 500k large. Yes, 500k large. Now, playing during the week automatically qualifies you for the weekly jackpot. Your chances of winning are pretty much the same whether you play on oneplay.ng or you go by way of dialing the USSD code *347 *880 *3#. Remember to play responsibly and make sure that you're above the age of 18 while playing. One Play is a registered trademark under Lasher Trading Services Limited, licensed by the Lagos State Lotteries and Gaming Commission. Keep playing and keep winning. Yes, because that's the only way you can possibly qualify to win. Now, remember, ladies and gentlemen, I Beg to Differ is back. It is back. It is bigger and better than ever before. Make sure you remember that. Yes, it is back today as we speak, ladies and gentlemen. It is literally going to be back at exactly 4 o'clock. Yes, that's under 3 hours from now. For well under 3 hours from now, make sure that you come ready to pick those you are going to be rooting for, because that is the name of the game. You know, you start watching the show or you start listening to the show and then pick a liking for somebody, and at the end of the day, that person becomes your fave, something of the sort. So remember, at exactly 4 p.m. today, I Beg to Differ kicks off. 32 of Lagos's brightest students going head to head with each other for the chance to be called the I Beg to Differ to be called the I Beg to Differ debate champion. Now remember that, you know, for your sponsorships and inquiries, you can call 0805 581 5844. That is 0805 581 5844. I Beg to Differ is still the tournament of champions for the very, very simple reason that it creates champions. Like, we literally mint champions over here. So come today, tune in, and, you know, experience the making of champions.
All right, are we wrapping up? Are we done? All right, so Lagos, let's see, it's about 11 minutes actually before top of the hour, and while my telephone lines are still ringing, I want to quickly just go to WhatsApp. This is Godwin Idowu from Satellite Town. No, yo, good. In fact, Nigeria government is wicked and devilish government. There's nothing we're enjoying in this country. They are busy comparing how much other countries are selling a liter of PMS, forgetting that there are many other benefits they're using to compensate their citizens. I was surprised when I went to Ghana and I spent 2 weeks. That light didn't go off 1 minute in the complete 2 weeks I spent there. It's so shameful, but God will judge all these evil people in power. Where in the world have you heard of National Grid collapsing 3 to 4 times in a month? It grieves me why I was born in this part of the world. This is Samson from Edo State, says, for the power export, we export so those countries north of us don't build their dam and block the flow of water from the River Nile down to Nigeria, so it's an agreement between both countries. Well, I guess that's half the gist, because the other gist is that the Nigerian government is earning foreign currency. Anyhow, it does quite appear that neighboring countries, Niger, Togo, Niger, Togo, Benin, would have electricity, while Nigerians appear to be complaining rather frequently. What? Who? Mali too? Are you sure? Oh, my colleague is also saying, are you sure about that? Okay, just don't worry. Your neighbors have electricity while you're on Nigeria Info complaining about not having it. Niger, Benin, Togo, I'm sure of that. Now, someone is even saying it's possible Mali is fit enough our resource. Good afternoon. Band this is the worst scam. When the national grid has not increased the capacity from the 1,000 megawatts, robbing Peter to pay Paul. Ezekiel, thank you for your message. Let's see who's here. I want to be sure I'm really being fair. Usman says, I usually spend 16,300 to power my business with my generator, which I converted to use gas for 2 days. But if the power supply is stable, I use 20,000 electricity for 6 days. I'm on band A. So 16,000 to power my business with my generator. I'm assuming, which I converted to use gas for 2 days. So 16,300 for 2 days. Is that what you're saying? But if the power supply is stable, I use 20,000. For 6 days. So certainly the electricity serves you better. And our guest made a kind of reference to the fact that more than petrol will be electricity supply if you have it. Joyce, everyone in the house, please let me tell the humble and sincere truth. Nobody is in any other band, because everyone's put on band A and they're just deceiving gullible Nigerians. It's so sad, because these people just want to impoverish all of us. Thank you. So your name's Wilson Edwards from Satellite Town. You say nobody is on any other band. Hold on. I did quite answer the question with my guest. Please, a new meter was installed at my apartment, but I have been unable to recharge. I asked this question to the guest, and he gave an answer. Someone is asking me to discuss, I beg you in the name of God, talk in one of your subsequent programs about the frequent delays and then outward cancellation of domestic flights especially with air peace. It's becoming air peace. Yeah, stealing away your peace. Nigeria Info. Okay, a few seconds before commercial break. Hello, Nigeria Info. What's your name?
Good afternoon, Joyce.
Thank you so much for calling. Good.
Jonathan is on him.
Yeah.
Joyce, your guest was correct about the running cost of operation in this environment. So, and that is what Tinubu and his leadership has caused. That's the truth of the matter.
Okay.
It's what he's doing with our forex. It's what the English is talking about our petroleum. That's the reality manufacturers are facing in this environment. So there is no lie about that.
Okay.
The only problem is this, Joyce. Our leaders are very wicked. You know, the minister set up a community going to go and investigate this thing was it 2 weeks ago? And they came out with a report and said they lack capacity, they lack of maintenance. Now, Joyce, the SLA given to these people, who is checking it? Okay, let's assume that minister is easy for him to just put out the report because it's not his government that privatized the power sector. Since he came in as minister of power, has he gone around all these points to go and check whether they are meeting up their SLA? He didn't. But it was easy to just come out and drop one committee. You know, our leaders are just very, very wicked, and they don't have us in mind. And that's just the summary of all what we are talking here.
All right.
Both the executive, both you call yourself governor, both you call yourself minister, that you can just, because it's not concerning you, you just already do one investigation, other 1 week, the report came out, other 1 week, because it's not you that privatized it, so it out. Since they made you minister, have you gone around those sections to go and check whether they are meet up with their SLA?
I mean, you don't know that he hasn't, so I don't know that it's fair to totally conclude that he hasn't. I mean, I kind of get your import, but you don't know that he hasn't.
If he has done it, he will have thrown up a report. But it was that committee report that made him to throw that thing.
All right.
And that's the truth.
Well, look, I'm off on a break in about a few seconds.
Thank you very much, Joyce.
Yeah, I wish I had a little bit more time for you. Lagos, we're off on a break. We'll be right back. You're on the sunny side. My name's Joyce. Don't go anywhere. When we return, we're discussing terrorism.
More news and information coming up. We'll be back in a moment. 99.3 Nigeria Info. We are more than just radio. Subscribe to our YouTube channel at Nigeria Info FM. Check us out on Facebook at Nigeria Info 99.3. Follow us on Twitter at Nigeria Info FM and on Instagram at Nigeria Info FM Lagos for live updates as it happens. 99.3 Nigeria Info. Let's talk.